Coming up on DC News Now at 4, a busy section of Metro's Red Line closed for the holidays. How riders are reacting and getting around in the meantime.
Blustery winds will stick around for the rest of this Monday, but we'll let you know if things could be calmer on Tuesday.
Plus, cleaning up after a storm can be costly for homeowners. We're looking at the best ways to stretch your dollar.
His team will walk away with a hard-fought 28-20 victory.
Then, the Commanders battle West Coast woes, losing to the Rams in L.A., ending their chances of getting into the playoffs. And meet this week's DMV doer, a DMV native doing the odd jobs in his community with the help of fellow college students.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us for the news at 4 here on this Monday. I'm Annalisa Gale. Mark Hall has the evening off. Breaking right now, police are investigating a deadly shooting in Prince George's County. It happened at the King Shopping Center in Landover just after 1 o'clock. Our Yamari Sase joining us live from the scene now. Yamari, what's the latest there?
Yeah, so still a very heavy police presence here at the King Shopping Center in the Landover area. I'm going to step out the way so you can take a look at the scene. As you can see, investigators are looking into that area of the shopping center. That's where police say they found a man suffering from gunshot wounds, and he was later pronounced dead. Now, they're still out here. It's been about 2 hours. They're actively investigating, trying to piece together exactly how this incident took place. Now, what we do know so far from police is that around 1 p.m., police say they found a man suffering from gunshot wounds here at the King Shopping Center in the Landover area. The victim was rushed to the hospital, and that's where he later died. Now, there was also another scene with a heavy police presence directly behind the shopping center at a townhome area, and police say at this moment they're just actively speaking with people, trying to piece together what took place at this shopping center. Now, people say this is just an investigation. They're investigating the entire area at this moment, and they will continue to keep us updated as we learn more, but they're still actively working. And we did speak to police, and this is what they had to say.
We also asked, that if people see anything suspicious to report it. It takes two, our community as well as ourselves, being able to police and make our streets a lot safer.
Now, as he mentioned, this is still an ongoing investigation, so if anyone has any information that will help police solve this case, you are encouraged to call them, and you can remain anonymous. For now, reporting in Landover, Maryland, I'm Yamari Sase, DC News Now.
Yamari, thank you. And switching gears now, this is a live look at Roslyn here at 403. It has been pretty windy for most of the day. We've been under a wind advisory on this DMV first warn day. Let's turn over now to meteorologist Damon Matson for a look at what to expect for the rest of the evening, Damon, because we're not quite out of the out of this area when it comes to this.
Yeah, exactly, Annalisa. We have seen improvements in terms of that wind advisory finally being expired back around 2 o'clock this afternoon. But we are still not done with those winds across the DMV. Now, again, quickly showing this storm system, my goodness, it brought the rainfall and then it brought the wind here for most of our day today. The rain mostly falling on Sunday into early this morning. And how about some of these totals? Again, down in St. Mary's County, California, Maryland, down toward Dumfries, Virginia as well, approaching 4 inches, while most of the rest of the DMV fell somewhere between 2 to 3 inches of rainfall, including D.C., Alexandria, Burke, and Damascus. You saw some lower rainfall totals the more west that you went. But here are some of those peak wind gusts that we have experienced out there so far today. Again, we have Washington, D.C. coming in around 50 miles an hour. Reagan at the airport there, 53 miles per hour. So no doubt we saw some extremely strong wind gusts earlier on. The good news is some of those wind gusts have subsided a little bit, but no doubt it's still blustery as we head into this Monday evening with some wind gusts still in that 30 to 35 mile per hour range. So yes, the wind advisory has been dropped, but we are going to continue to deal with these winds as we head into the night, where otherwise, well, it looks okay for your evening out there. Just some lingering clouds. Temperatures will be falling though, and with that wind sticking around, that means quite a bit of a wind chill as we go into your Tuesday morning. Just how cold are we expecting it to be with that wind out there tonight into tomorrow? And are we expecting a lot of snow out over some of our mountain locations tonight? We'll have a full look at your forecast coming up here in just a bit.
Damon, thank you. And those gusty winds could cause power lines to go down. So if you come across a down power line, you should make sure you stay at least 35 feet away from it. Do not touch anything the line may be touching. If you're too close to one, shuffle away instead of walking, and never drive over a down power line. You can call these numbers to report a down power line in your area. Those numbers are on your screen from Dominion Energy, Pepco, BG&E, and First Energy. Meanwhile, some frightening moments this morning for children on a school bus after a tree fell on a bus in Northwest D.C. near Howard University. D.C. News Now's Dave Laval joining us from the scene along Sherman Avenue. And Dave, I can see that big tree still behind you there. What else are you learning?
Well, good afternoon to you, Annalisa. Right now, we still don't know where those children went to school. I'm going to step out of frame so you can get a better look at the largest section of the tree that fell on the school bus along Sherman Avenue, just north of Barry Place, shortly after 10 o'clock this morning. DC Fire and EMS told us it treated 5 children and 1 adult at the scene, located about a block from the Howard University baseball field. No one had to be taken to the hospital, as everyone was transferred to another bus. Parts of the tree remain in the road, so drivers have to use extra caution when they pass through the area. The tree is among several that sit on top of a wall above the sidewalk and the road. People we spoke to this morning told us they're not too surprised by what happened.
I used to work right around the corner on Fairmont Street, and you would always see these trees bent, you know what I'm saying? And you'd be like, well, I hope them trees don't fall.
And again, we have not been able to confirm where those students went to school. As for this caution tape you see behind me, it stretches for yards on either side of the tree, as pretty much the sidewalk is closed as people are urged to cross the street to the other side and just walk around this site so they can get to a safer spot. We're live in Northwest D.C. near Howard University. Dave Laval, DC News Now.
Dave, thank you. Meanwhile, 2 West Virginia state troopers are recovering from being shot, and a suspect is dead. It happened while they tried to serve an arrest warrant for battery at a home on Connell Street in Martinsburg late Sunday night. We're told that prior to that shooting, the troopers spoke with 60-year-old Tobias Gainey through an unopened door, and investigators say Gainey refused to open it as requested. Now, the troopers then made entry to make an arrest, but they were shot by Gainey with a handgun. Troopers returned fire and Gainey died. Now, Trooper Abram Bean was shot 4 times and Trooper Cardin Spessert there was shot once. Both are expected to recover at Berkeley Medical Center.
It's a hard time right now, at least for us, for the state police family and the Martinsburg detachment, but they'll be all right. They'll recover and you know, we'll move forward.
A prayer vigil is scheduled for 7 p.m. tonight for the troopers at the Independent Bible Church on Hedgesville Road in Martinsburg. And meanwhile, on the move now, parts of Metro's Red Line is now shut down for a 2-week construction project where workers will perform crucial repairs to the tunnel and tracks, among other upgrades there. This will impact trains from Gallery Place to DuPont Circle. It's expected to end December 30th, but shuttles will be available in the meantime. DC News Now's Leonard N. Fleming spent the day talking to commuters about this. He's live near DuPont Circle. Leonard, what has it been like for riders today so far?
Annalisa, you can kind of see the lines already forming here, rush hour traffic with these commuters who have been affected. I'm going to step out of the way here so you can see these commuters collecting over by these buses and also the commuters coming off the trains. We have a little bit of a situation here right now, but the commuters I talked to today realize that these upgrades are needed, but for so many of these commuters, either to and from work or elsewhere, have become a little hectic.
I mean, we need to get the repairs done, but it could have been better planned.
Tamika Simmons rides the Metro's Red Line to and from Maryland for work, but the needed repairs on the line gave her some fits Monday morning.
I could have came to DuPont Circle and just got straight on the train, But I had to take 2 shuttles, which was unnecessary because they told me I had to take a shuttle to DuPont, and then they said, oh no, you got to take a shuttle to Van Ness, which made me a half hour late for work. So it's pretty inconvenient.
A portion of the Red Line service between DuPont Circle and Gallery Place is shut down. So Metro has brought in buses to help riders get to where they need to go.
Gallery Place, yeah, thank you.
So-called field dispatchers dressed in yellow vests were on hand to assist passengers to get to their right bus. Terry Duncan had a longer commute on Monday because of the changes.
You have to while they make their repairs. I mean, it's a necessary evil.
We are jumping through hoops to get there, that's for sure.
Kate Thuma and her friend were trying to get to Union Station via the Red Line and discovered the changes.
It's a hassle, but I guess it's not a daily commute for me, so maybe it could be worse for other people.
Metro officials say that construction should be done about and around December 30th. Annalisa?
All right, Leonard, thanks so much. Meanwhile, today marks the start of 24/7 bus service for several Metro bus routes. 14 routes around the district are now operating 24 hours, 7 days a week. The expanded service started overnight and involves some of the most popular bus lines. Metro says between 9 p.m. and 7 a.m., Metro bus will operate every 20 minutes or better along those routes to support late night and early morning essential workers in hospitality, healthcare, and entertainment industries.
People work downtown and they really need it. People work late at night, so they really need the transportation.
Passengers who travel between 9 p.m. and 5 a.m. may also request a courtesy stop so that they can get off closer to their destinations instead of at a bus stop. Also at Metro, WMATA is ending the $2 Smart Trip card fee for seniors starting January 16th. Customers who are 65 years old or older will receive a free Smart Trip fare card. Metro says the fee elimination will end a third-party payment collection. The goal is to make transit services more affordable and accessible for riders. Additional fare cards will be distributed across the DMV as well. Turning now to sports, the Washington Commanders with another misery Monday after losing to the LA Rams on Sunday, marking the 5th consecutive loss there for the team. Sports director Derek Forrest joining us in studio. Derek, this loss crushed any hopes of the playoffs there for them.
Yeah, Annalisa, with the loss Sunday, the Washington Commanders were officially eliminated from the postseason as the team has now lost 10 of their last 12 games to fall to 4-10 on the season. Now, this season, the rest of the way will be focused on what this season has been focused on all year long, and it's the progression of quarterback Sam Howell, who for the first time in his career was pulled out of the game for backup Jacoby Brissett Sunday. So now we'll learn how Howell responds to this moment, because Ron Rivera has gone on record immediately by stating Howell is still the starter moving forward.
That's stuff that you have to take. I have to take into consideration is exactly where he is and how is he handling these things. And then again, just see him reset himself and get it going. He's done a really good job for us, and it's a long year. It's been a tough year, but again, this is stuff that we can hope that he understands, he learns, he grows from.